Hello, fellow travelers. Hey guys, Diane here, and today I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free review of The Silent Companions by Laura Purcell. So hit that like and subscribe button and we'll get to it. Okay, so The Silent Companions, so this book, originally this is why I bought it because the cover was amazing. But this book is about a recently widowed woman, and she's actually pregnant, but her and her deceased husband's cousin are going out to a previously owned estate of his. So this is an estate that has been in their family, but no one's really wanted to live there. No one's really wanted to really go there at all because it's kind of considered haunted. So of course she goes out there to live. But they go out there, they bury her husband, and her and her, I guess, cousin-in-law are kind of roaming around the house one day, and they end up finding these eerie wooden figures that have like human eye, not literal human eyes, but they feel like human eyes. And there's one that looks very similar to her, and they also end up finding a deceased relative's diary. So they start going through the diary, some weird things starts happening. They start to get this eerie feeling from not only the villagers, but also the people that work in the house. And so it just goes from there, and it just gets more ominous and more creepy just as you go. But so moving on to the pacing of this book was just oddly fast. I was thinking that it was going to be kind of slow just because it's kind of like a gothic horror, and usually those are, I wouldn't necessarily say slow, but they're not fast-paced. To me, this felt very fast-paced, and it was almost 400 pages. So I really enjoyed that. There are multiple timelines that you're kind of jumping, from each timeline, and each time I would get immersed in one timeline, and then I would almost forget that there's another timeline. So that's always fun in a book when you kind of forget that that you need to be anywhere else. The characters I really enjoyed. I really liked the cousin. I think she was probably my favorite. The Elsie, the main character, she was kind of annoying, but she grew on you. She wasn't super likable at first, but she really does kind of grow on you. And there was just like a cast of characters that I really felt like were like a three-dimensional character. So I really liked all the characters. I liked it just felt like almost like a real family dynamic. As far as standout moments, there are quite a few standout moments in this book. It was really from one standout moment to the next, just because it moved super fast, and I felt like there was so much happening, not in just one timeline, but in all of them, and when they all intersected, it was just really seamless and interesting. So I really enjoyed that. I would say that I could really recommend this book to anybody. This was just such an enjoyable book. Like I said, it moved pretty quick. It had all the aspects of a really good, Gothic horror story. It was just, poetically written in certain parts, and it was dark, but it wasn't like in your face dark. It wasn't like just super, bloody and gory, which sometimes I do enjoy that. But for this, it really worked, and it was really subtle, and it was really enjoyable. So I would definitely recommend this to anybody. And it felt so fall. It felt really, getting ready for the season and all of that. And this was actually on my fall TBR. So I was really glad that I got to it, because I actually bought this book, I don't know how long ago, probably months ago. So I've been waiting fall to read this. And I'm really glad I did, because it was really atmospheric, and it was just, gave you all the cozy feels. So, as far as rating this, I would probably give it like an 8. I would probably give this an 8 out of 10, because there was really nothing missing from this. It was, a really good Gothic horror story. I really enjoyed all the characters. I enjoyed the multiple timelines. I enjoyed how it all came together. I enjoyed that it didn't need to be in your face, gory, and disgusting. So yeah, I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, I'd recommend this to anybody, especially, like I said, if you're trying to get into the fall vibes, it's just where you want to be. So, but if you've read this, let me know. If you want to read it, let me know. So hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.